If you're waiting for life to happen, if you're waiting for life to just start happening, then you're probably not enjoying life very much. And you probably already have some regrets. Hey there again, I'm Raquel, and welcome to my channel. So again, forgive me for this mic. I did order another one. I have another one, but it's not working with my current setup. So I have to wait out the process. And hey, look at that, waiting. We're talking about waiting today. This is the perfect time to talk about it. I'll start out by saying this video is not for everyone. I feel like a lot of people understand the nuances in what I'll be discussing here, but if you're in a place where you might be, a little confused, you feel stuck in life, you feel perplexed, you feel like you're not getting what you want out of life, and you feel um, a little frustrated about life, this video is for you. So, and we're going to talk about waiting, the waiting season, and how I feel like a lot of people have it a little bit mixed up. Hopefully, you can hear me. Is it green? It's green. I feel like the waiting season is a little bit romanticized. I feel like people have the idea of waiting a little skewed. And just think about the concept, always waiting for something, like always waiting for something is a bit of a downer, right? If you're constantly always waiting for something, you haven't received it or haven't gotten anything from it, then it can really be a downer, especially if you don't have that encouragement to stay the course. But can you wait in being a waiting season? Can you wait in being a waiting season and still enjoy life? And the answer is yes. And I bring this up because I've had to deal with this in my own life, feeling like I'm a little stuck or confused about something because I feel like I'm waiting for something that's not coming or it's not here. Waiting sounds good. It sounds virtuous, right? And it is. Waiting goes hand in hand with patience, right? And patience is a virtue. But I think a lot of people have it a little bit skewed, in the idea of actually waiting for something. And I know because I've had to deal with this in life, in my own life, where the idea of waiting had me a little bit frozen in place, just waiting for certain things. I felt like I was trapped in a waiting cycle where I was just constantly always waiting for something, scared to make the next step because, you know, I don't know, like I have to wait for this and I have to make sure, and the whole perfectionist thing, I feel like this waiting and this confusion of what it actually means usually happens when we're getting advice from other people. And these could be great people, people that we admire, people that we've, been around for a long time and we understand that they want the best for us. Maybe even people that we don't know, people that have been wildly successful in, your craft or your career, people that you look up to that you may have never even met before, but they have general advice that may help you in life. But there are nuances in life. Not every thing works the same for everyone. I'll let you in on a little secret. The people you most admire are not right about everything. What worked for them may not work the same for you. It's the who, the what, the where, the why, the how, the when, all of the factors in life, the nuances that have to be worked out, in every individual situation that makes it suitable for one person or the other person. So applying general advice, and I might be going off on a tangent here, applying general advice to everyone can lead to some confusion. Now, am I saying that all you need is on the inside of you and you don't need advice from other people? I'm not saying that. I'm not that person. Listening to other people can be very helpful, and how they've applied their strategies in life and what they've wanted and how they got it. But after hearing that advice, now comes time for introspection. How can you dice and slice that up to have it fit your predicament, your situation? You have to take time to mull things over to make sure the advice that you're getting fits you and your life. I feel like this is especially true about waiting and having a waiting season. Waiting is not inactive. Waiting is very active. It's expectant, it's hopeful. Whether you're waiting for a loan to be approved, you're waiting to be accepted into a school. Maybe you're waiting for a special someone to enter your life. Or maybe you're waiting for that great advice to come your way so you can finally, take action. Maybe you're waiting for the perfect timing. And I hope you know there's never a perfect timing. Never. There's activity involved in your waiting. And if you're waiting for life to happen, if you're waiting for life to just start happening, then you're probably not enjoying life very much. And you probably already have some regrets. I'm here to tell you to stop waiting. Stop waiting for life to happen and start experiencing life and being expectant for things to come. When you're expectant, you do things a little differently. Start preparing for what you want. It's a whole total mind shift, and it's something that I had to learn for myself. For whatever you're waiting for, is there something you can be doing to prepare for what you're waiting for? If you're waiting to be accepted into a school program, are there other colleges or universities that you've applied to, just in case that one doesn't work out? If you're waiting for someone special to enter your life, are you working on yourself? Are you working on yourself inwardly and outwardly to complement that person in all the best ways that you can? Not saying that you have to be perfect, but just realizing areas that you need to grow and develop in and be constantly moving in that direction. No one's perfect, but we can all be growing and being, becoming a better person, a more patient person, more loving person. Maybe reading the books, what is it, the 5 love languages? Something as simple as that. If you're waiting to start a business, have you created, the business plan? Have you understood the marketing behind it? How to set up your financials and all of that. So when you finally do start the business, you can hit the ground running because you know what you need, you know who you need to add on. Or if you're a solopreneur, you know exactly what you need to do because it's all written down for you and you just need to go. Waiting and stagnation are not congruent. They're not the same, but they can be similar. But that all depends on you. If you're waiting just to finally get what you want without understanding why you're waiting for it and being expectant for what you're waiting for, you've missed the growth in that waiting season. And you're probably not ready for what you've waited for. Waiting is anticipating something. It's expecting something. It's alive. And truth be told, we're always waiting for something. A person who's waiting to get married, when they get married, they may be waiting to have their first child. They may be waiting to buy their first home. They may be waiting to retire. We're always in a waiting season, but does that mean we're not living and enjoying life? Do we just pause and just wait for life to happen? Nothing just happens. Contrary to popular belief, nothing just happens. Stop waiting for life to happen. Stop waiting for life to start. I'm talking to myself when I talk to you because even though I've learned this myself, I need to hear it over and over again. So if you need to listen to this video over and over again, do it. Stop waiting for life to happen. Stop waiting for life to start and start experiencing life now and start preparing for what you're expecting in your waiting season. Start preparing for what's coming. So I hope this video helped you. I know it was a hard lesson to learn for me, being a perfectionist or someone who just has certain ideals and want to see them work out exactly how I think in my mind they should work out, but they never work out that way. That's something I've had to definitely work out in my mind. And even when I feel like I'm stuck in a rut, journaling out my thoughts will help me understand that you need to just keep moving. Even though you're waiting, in this season, keep moving. Continue, just continue. Continue to take the necessary steps that you need to take. It's like someone sowing seeds in the field. They have to wait for the crop to produce, you know? But there are certain things that need to be done to make sure that crop grows up in the way it should grow. And I just want to encourage you today to continue to water and feed your seed of expectancy, your seed of expectation, your seed of anticipation. That's what keeps you joyful, alive, hopeful. So continue to hope, expect, anticipate while you're waiting. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.